Good Samaritan College is life-changing.
Good Samaritan College is inspiring.
Good Samaritan College is amazing.
Good Samaritan College is individualized.
Good Samaritan College is family.
Good Samaritan College is fun.
The class of 1961 received an outstanding education at the Good Samaritan Hospital School of Nursing. We also received education in being compassionate, caring nurses. We want that compassion and caring to be in their education, to go forward to the future nurses. And so that's why we created the scholarship, because nursing is important to us. And it will be important as we go down the road with having people who are going to really care for us as we cared for other people.
The reason I selected Good Samaritan Hospital for the scholarship is, first of all, I've been a volunteer here for 40 and a half years, and my late husband and I have been past patients here at the hospital, and when he passed away, there was something that I wanted to do for the hospital. And another reason was that I have 8 family members between Ray and myself that graduated from Good Sam. And I thought that was, to support the scholarship fund for the college would be a good way to honor my husband.
The care that was given to my husband in cardiac care, they were wonderful. 2 weeks ago, I volunteer up there, and this lady said to me, "Mrs. Brunsman," I said, "Yes," and she said, "How are you doing?" And she said, "I was one of the nurses that took care of your husband," I thought, 4.5 years ago. So I said, "Please tell me your name because I don't remember." So her name was Laurel. And to think that they remembered our family and my husband was very rewarding, but he got wonderful care up there. So that's why we chose that.
We wanted to be able to help other nursing students who were in the school actually achieve their goal of becoming a nurse. And what we really realized at that time is that these nurses, it's not a job to them, it is a calling. And we wanted to be able to help these students answer God's call, even if it was in just small way.
Receiving the scholarship, I just felt I didn't have such a burden of, oh, how am I going to pay for books? And there was, extra money, for gas to come to Good Samaritan. It's not close to my home. It was just such a relief just to have a little extra money.
Just to know people are out there that are willing to help us out here. I don't know, it's just kind of humbling, and but it's made the difference in whether I have to work more hours. I don't have to work as many hours as I probably just to make a little extra money to help.
It means receiving the scholarship means the world to me. I mean, I feel so much better about myself. It makes me want to work harder in the future. It's just been a tremendous benefit to my education.
I lost my sister, and we got a financial struggle. So me putting that money out for funeral arrangements and stuff like that, and attending school and having a new baby, that all was a cluster for me, and I had to go part-time at my job to improve my studies. So the scholarship helps me a lot to move on and be able to reach my dreams.
Basically, it's allowed me to become a nurse. I have 7 children. I'm a single mother. Several of my children, quite a few, have multiple special needs. So child care can be very challenging. It has to be specialized child care. And if it wasn't for the support of my more typical children and my neighbors and friends, I wouldn't be able to come to school as consistently as I do. So my home life greatly impacts my ability to come to school, and the scholarships just facilitate that, makes everything possible.
I guess the personal reward that I get is knowing that monies that my dad and mom accrued is still able to help students to be successful and to complete their nursing education.
All of the recipients are very appreciative of the money that is awarded to them, so that really is gives me a lot of personal satisfaction, and it's been very, very rewarding for me.
I think just seeing them and see how they appreciate it and the need that they have for this sort of thing.
And it is rewarding knowing that in some small way you've helped someone answer God's call. And that's what our scholarship really is about. We want to help others do what they were meant to do.
I think I would definitely give back to the college in the future because of receiving the scholarship. In terms of wanting to be a part of, maybe an alumni at some point, or donating, if something were to happen to me someday, I would love to give back to the college for other students to reap the benefits.
Receiving a scholarship and to help me pay for school has, made me very excited, and I will absolutely give back in the future.
When I'm a practicing nurse and then I'm getting that phone call from maybe the Alumni Association, or, then I can forward, say, yes, I'll definitely, help out, because, it's helped me so much. I just can't, hopefully I can pass that along.
I'm a firm believer about giving back to those who have been there for me and had faith in me. And by me being a Christian, it's also instilled in me that I must help others who have made a path for me.
I can already see myself waiting for that phone call to come during the phone-a-thon and making a donation to a student so they get that good feeling of getting that scholarship donation. I also have contemplated setting up a scholarship in the name of a nurse who graduated from here, from the class of 46. She was one of my patients during Nursing 100, and she really touched my life. So I've contemplated setting up a scholarship in her name.
I had the occasion to be taken by the Life Squad to a hospital, and the gentlemen were saying, "What hospital do you want to go to?" I said, "Well, Good Sam, of course, that's the only one."
Every year I get a thank you note, and sometimes I've gotten pictures of the recipient and maybe their family. And it has been, they've always been interesting little notes that they send, and it's always nice to hear from them. As former president of the Alumni Association, I've had the privilege of meeting students as they graduate who have received the scholarship, and again, it is gratifying to see that with the assistance that the scholarship has given them, that they were able to graduate and go on to be meet their dreams and be successful.
Back when our second daughter, Emily, was born on September 30th, 2009, it was apparently a very busy day in the labor and delivery unit, and some nurses were called from other floors to help out. And I walked into our room, or I was wheeled into our room, and a nurse came in, and she popped her head in, and she said, "Do you remember me?" And I looked at her, and she had different color hair, but she introduced herself as, "I'm your first recipient that you gave your scholarship to, and I want to thank you, because here I am today being a nurse as a result of, not totally as a result of our scholarship, but it was, helpful to her in her time of need."
Good Samaritan College is tradition.
The Good Samaritan College of Nursing is terrific.
Good Samaritan College is life-changing.
Good Samaritan is compassion.
Good Sam is home.
In my opinion, there's only one hospital, and that's Good Samaritan.